I've walked through fire and death before, but nothing steeled me for what awaited when I crossed back into Karelia in 1946. War had taken everything from me, my wife, my children, my home, and left only echoes of laughter and silence behind. I stood at the ruin of the place where my family was brutally murdered, the boards of my home splintered and soaked with loss. I made a choice then. I would reclaim what was left, plank by plank. I dismantled that home with my own hands and loaded it onto a truck, every piece carrying their memory, and set out to rebuild it somewhere safe, somewhere ours. But ghosts from war don't stay buried. Word of my return reached the Soviet command, and with it came Igor Dragunov, the Red Army officer who'd murdered my family. They freed him from Siberian imprisonment with one brutal task: kill me. And just like that, the road I chose became a battlefield. They threw soldiers at me, first waves of them, but I was walking with the weight of grief and purpose heavier than any gun. I fought tooth and nail, bodies falling, iron cracking, until even the ground was a testament to how far I'd come. Dragunov's forces didn't relent, motorized units, bombs screaming through the skies, and at one point, they drove my truck off a cliff into the sea. I survived. I always do, and with what remained of my home's lumber, I built a makeshift raft and clawed back to shore, every breath a vow. Captured once, tortured, and thrown onto a train bound for Siberia, I heard the story of my family's slaughter from the man who carried it out. Rage blazed hotter than any wound. I carved myself free, killed all who stood between me and Dragunov, and even turned a ballistic missile into a weapon of fate. In the end, I faced him one last time, steel and grit against pure hatred, and I won. I returned to the border with my home's bones at last. There, Finn strangers once offered tools and strength. I didn't have words left, just silent gratitude and the long, quiet knowledge that vengeance had been answered, and maybe now, healing could begin.